planet problems are a bit different. The base plate of the star finder does not show planets. It only shows stars. And that's because the planets are not reliable. They don't always stay with the same relationship to one another. They're going to move apart from each other. So you have to actually plot down where a planet's going to be. And to do that, you use this red table or red plate right here. I think it's labeled somewhere. No, actually it's not labeled. So it doesn't say what it's for, but it's for planets. And what this is this is not, you can see this, you can arrange this, organize it just like any other plate, with the pointer here aligning with some angle on the base plate. The difference is this angle is not supposed to be LHA. This angle is supposed to be what's called right ascension. So let's write that out. Right ascend. Forgot how to spell ascension. Right ascension. Don't get intimidated. Right ascension is just 360 minus LHA. It's just the inverse of LHA. Inverse, complement, whatever you want to call it. Of Aries, specifically. So, if, for instance, on a given problem, you were trying to find where is Jupiter going to be at this time, what you're going to do is you're going to find the right ascension of Jupiter at that time. You're going to find, or of Aries. So you're going to find the LHA of Aries in the book, just like you would for any other problem. Then you're going to do 360 minus that value, and that is going to be the right ascension of Aries. If, let's say, your right ascension came out to be like 155, you would then take this and line it up with 155. Wait. It would be the LHA of Jupiter, not the LHA of Aries. I'm sorry. So instead of the LHA of Aries, you would find the LHA of Jupiter. Simple conversion there. And do 360 minus, and that would give you the right ascension of Jupiter. You would set it up here, and then the next thing you got to do, you can see there's a little window in the plate here, and a scale on it going 10 in both directions. That scale is declination. So you could see I forgot to point out, but there's a north side and a south side to this plate here. So we're on the north side right now, which just flip it over. So we're assuming that we're in the north here. And in the north side, coming closer to this way would be northerly. So if Jupiter had a declination of, let's say, 15 degrees north, you would just make a little mark in the window that you lined up at around 15 degrees north. If it was 30 degrees south, your little mark would be down here. And then you could label that as Jupiter. If we were doing a different problem, and let's say we went to the south this time, and we're working off of Venus, and I don't even know if Venus is in the southern, whatever. We're working off of Venus, and Venus had a right ascension of 60 degrees. We would line up our pointer to aim towards 60 degrees. We would make sure we're on the south side for both plates. And then let's say Venus had a declination of 20 degrees north. Well, now north is pointing this way and south is pointing this way. So we would mark north right up here. And then the whole purpose of that, after you label that as Venus, is now you can go over to your normal plates. Let's say we're using this one, set it to south here. And now you have Venus marked on there for the appropriate time, so that if you were to set up your LHA of Aries like this, you could see Venus would be visible. If the LHA of Aries was over here, well, you did all that work, but Venus is not actually going to be visible at the time that you're shooting. So the purpose of this is to basically add another body onto the Starfinder in the location where that planet will be at the time you shoot it, because the planets move, so they can't consistently pick one spot to be always where they're going to be. But they can have you add it in yourself. So now if you wanted to throw in the planet measurement, you can do so. I know, especially in the morning time in the northern hemisphere, you can get Jupiter and Saturn in the summer pretty easily. In the evening, the planets, there aren't as many. You can get Mars and you can get Jupiter. But the morning, you're definitely going to get Venus. Like, you have more options there. So this is a way to throw in these planets as additional targets for you.